The upper percentiles of passing data is swamped with damage numbers achieved by people cheating. Latency reduces, overlays, rotation pots, ACT. How's it going, Warriors Alike? I'm If, the lad who felt petty enough to record a whole ass video on your house whilst you were asleep after you complained I didn't visit that one time. You know who you are. And today I figured I'd upset the neckbeard in the room. I know you're here, we can fucking smell you. By addressing passes and how they're dumb and irrelevant in Final Fantasy XIV. Now I'm the ego police, granting legitimacy to my argument. So, let's break down what passes are for those who might be unfamiliar. In Final Fantasy XIV, a pass refers to the analysis and comparison of combat logs, which measures various aspects of a player's performance in battles. This includes factors like damage per second, healing output, and more. Passes are too often used by players and groups to gauge their effectiveness in raids, trials, and other challenging content, despite the fact it's primarily focused on damage output. This is already a problem for a few reasons. You see, damage output is the least important part of a fight in terms of clearing content. To break this down, whilst the elitists are sweating bullets, clearing every fight requires three things in descending order. The first and most important is managing the fight's major mechanics. These are the things, if ignored, lead to insta-wipes. The second most important thing is surviving the secondary mechanics. From splashes to cleaves, these won't necessarily end a run but will kill the uninitiated. And of course the final part, dealing damage. Now, what wannabe no-lifers with objectively more add-ons in Final Fantasy XIV than personal hygiene products IRL don't seem to realise is that passes only measure one aspect of gameplay, damage output. They fail to account for factors like mechanic execution, support roles, and overall teamwork. This often leads to misguided assumptions about a player's skill level. Put simply, passes create an unhealthy obsession with maximising damage output. Now I can feel your anger rising, Mecha Jerry, so I'm gonna keep quiet whilst you tell me I'm wrong via letting me know a single encounter in this game that requires maximum damage output from everyone. Didn't think so. Sit down. And smash that subscribe button. Come cry in my Discord. I look forward to ignoring it. Links below. In truth, I've never met anyone capable of handling these first two important factors who couldn't do the third to at least an average competency. But average doesn't matter to these sweatlords, who will say they don't want to carry anyone. Carry is a term I fucking hate. It used to mean you were being taken through content but weren't needed to be there in order for a clear to happen, like boosting. If you require a fucking 80 path because you don't want to carry anyone in content you haven't fucking cleared yet, it's not carrying. It's an excuse for laziness. Simply doing more damage than someone isn't carrying. Another key flaw of the passing structure is the fact that FFLogs, the site that collates all of this data, does not and cannot account for anything else other than raw damage numbers when calculating and comparing the data. This is a problem because it means that the upper percentiles of passing data is swamped with damage numbers achieved by people cheating. Latency reduces, overlays, rotation pots, ACT. I haven't got the patience to re-explain why this is cheating, so here, I'll let Asmongold do it quickly.
Anything that artificially increases your awareness beyond what a normal player would have access to is cheating. Like, that's just how it is.
Keep this in mind whenever you see a pass requirement for joining a static. Do you think it's reasonable to have to be compared to people cheating? To have to meet a standard that has been influenced by people cheating? And more importantly, the data required in order to pass literally comes from cheating. So I guess we have to add the fact that a pass requirement legitimately promotes and incentivizes cheating. Is that what we really want in this game? For the endgame content to be gatekept and for participation to require risking your account? Instead of fostering teamwork and camaraderie, passes promote a cutthroat mentality where individual performances reign supreme. This erodes the sense of community and cooperation that is at the heart of Final Fantasy XIV as it did to World of Warcraft. It's a slippery slope, and if you want to know where it leads, there's 1,000,001 horror stories in WoW Season of Discovery at the moment where people with best gear getting rejected from runs because of X or Y. Those horror stories may feel like a long way away from our beloved Eorzea, however it's significantly closer than you think. You need only go as far as Twitter to find stories of people who have literally cleared a boss and still been roasted by the incel mafia. If the boss goes down, why the fuck does stats matter? Why is there some deep-seated intent to turn an MMO into a series of individual performances? Passes are dumb and irrelevant because they sow seeds of toxicity, falsely equate damage to skill level and create an uneven playing field by which to judge everyone. To reclaim the spirit of camaraderie and enjoyment, it's crucial to shift the focus away from passing and towards fostering a supportive and inclusive environment for all players. Anyways, that's enough of a rant from me. Agree or currently practicing your mental gymnastics routine? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash that subscribe button to send my voice further afield as we battle elitism in Final Fantasy. And click this for a chance to meet hot singles in your area.